you the type of player that plays a team deathmatch game in Call of Duty and wishes that you could control the rest of your team? Well, now you can. Time Rifters from developers Proton Studio has one of the most addictive and unique gameplay elements that makes this title stand out from the crowd. If Spock was playing, he would say it's co-op, Jim, but not as we know it, and he would certainly be right. As you play each level, you have 4 attempts to destroy all the target cubes in the allotted time. Each time you enter the arena, all your avatar movements and actions are recorded. The next time you enter the same arena, a clone of your avatar is projected inside the arena with you, and it will destroy the same blocks as your previous attempt, which appear in the same sequence, leaving you to turn your attention to a different section of the arena to destroy different cubes to increase your clearance percentages. This is very similar to how ghost car replays are shown in racing simulators. However, it's an extremely fun game mechanic when it's used in Time Rifters, as it allows you to strategize on how best to clear an area and where to focus your attack during your next run. This unique gameplay is complemented by extremely well implemented controls. I've been using an Xbox controller during my time in the game, and your avatar movements are controlled by using the analog sticks as you would normally expect, but you aim your weapon of choice by looking directly at the target you wish to destroy. This is similar to how Team Fortress 2 handles its VR implementation, but for some reason it feels a lot more precise and intuitive in Time Rifters. One nice feature is the Iron Man inspired game HUD, which is projected just in front of your view. It's perfectly readable in the Rift and looks beautifully rendered. However, you will never need to glance at it during a firefight unless you want to check out your score to see how well you're doing. Also, you never run out of ammo, so you can simply hold down the trigger button and spray the environment with bullets. Speaking of bullets, Time Rifters has a weapon progression system where you can craft your weapons and ammunition to cause maximum damage. Before the start of each level, you can purchase upgrades such as Spread, Focus, Rapid, Punch and Acid for the weapon you are currently using. The most useful and interesting I found was the acid upgrade for your ammo, as some enemy cubes take multiple hits before they are destroyed. However, if you hit a block with an acid round, it will slowly die as the acid eats into its life bar. Along with the ammo upgrades, you can choose between 6 extremely different types of weapon. They range from a standard pistol, a flak cannon, a laser beam, a rocket launcher, a rapid fire rifle and a particle ball gun. They all have different upgrades associated with them, and some, like the particle ball, are great for close range targets as you place a ball of particles over the target to destroy it. In Time Rifters, you can't die as far as I know. It's primarily a race to destroy the blocks before they disappear. The blocks themselves are animated into shapes and move around the arena, and sometimes they are even arranged into the shapes of insects or animals, which is a great way of mixing up what would otherwise be a literal block-busting game. The blocks themselves are made up of 3 different colour types, red being the weakest, taking only a couple of shots to destroy, white blocks being about twice as resilient, and then the yellow blocks being almost impossible to destroy unless you have a rocket launcher to hand. There are a few boss encounters that require some teamwork to navigate, but most of the time you can destroy the blocks with relative ease. Time Rifters is an extremely fun and satisfying ride while it lasts. The first release has 15 different arenas which all look amazing in the Rift. I played through all 15 on my first playthrough without a break in just under 2 hours. Yes, this may sound a short time, but Time Rifters has the same addictive factor that many multiplayer games have, with tempting you back to beat your high score or best time. There are even options to load your friends' ghosts into your game. However, I did not get to try this feature as the game is not released until next week. Time Rifters is highly addictive and one of the rare games that will keep calling you back for more even after you have seen all the content it has to offer. It's due for release on the 21st of October and can be purchased on Steam. We will put a link in the description below. If you like this review, please remember to hit that subscribe button and don't forget the Virtual Reality Awards, which are coming up next month.